The wait for the final outcome of the Rivers rerun elections continues as INEC releases results for some constituencies following the suspension of elections in 8 local government areas. The electoral umpire says action is stayed in all other constituencies yet to submit results, pending reports from field officers and monitors. Well, that's our focus on the program today. Many thanks for joining in, everyone. I'm Emana Amawe. The aftermath of the March the 19th elections in Rivers State, the rerun elections in Rivers State, has been one filled with plenty drama, shrouded in allegations of conspiracy and claims, as well as counterclaims of complicity on the part of the numerous and concerned parties in the state. Having suspended the elections in 8 local government areas as at Sunday the 20th, and also suspending further action on all issues relating to the polls in the state, the Independent National Electoral Commission has today released a list of winners for 1 out of 12 federal constituency seats and 9 out of the 22 vacant seats in the State House of Assembly. Well, that's the list of the winners of the federal constituency seats. 1 federal constituency seat, that's the Abua Odua and Ahoda federal constituency, and out of the 22 state constituency seats that were up for grabs, the electoral umpire has released results for 9 of those, and that's the list of the people who came out victorious at the end of the collation of the results. Well, Rivers State has always had a reputation for election violence, and the activities which played out during the rerun polls have further shown that the state is indeed volatile security-wise. So many questions bordering on how events played out. Well, let's listen to what the Chief Security Officer of the state had to say on the election process.
Most of the problems you may have witnessed or you may have had was caused by INEC. Now, as early as 9 a.m. 10 yesterday morning, I was getting calls from local governments. I got calls from Body local government that, look, the results they brought to us, we don't think is original. I said, how do you know the original result? They said the one they have seen for the Senate is different. That you can see the coat of arms. The one of House of Assembly can see the coat of arms, but the one of the House of Reps, there's nothing. And it's not even signed. I said, okay, hold on, let me get to REC. I got to the register, I called him on phone, I said, this is the complaint. He said the problem is happening that he told the electoral officer, the EOs, to countersign those ones that don't have that either code or whatever, so that that will follow the original. So that's the problem here, that most of them did not sign. I said, now you see. You also know, I said, the military should not be involved. That the military should play a role of security, manning strategic positions. That I said. And that Ogoni is a sensitive area when it has to do with the military. What happened? In Kana, I was the one who called the brigade commander that I'm hearing there are problems in Bukara and Kana, and even in Tai. So when they went to Kana, instead of them to even support the police, how do we make sure that these materials go to the various polling units?
Well, Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State talking about various issues ranging from security during the elections and the conduct of the officials on ground in the state during the rerun elections. Well, let's take another look at, let's get a fuller picture of the outcome of the rerun elections in the state. For the Ahoda East States constituency, the PDP candidate Ehie Edison emerged the winner in that constituency with 3,417 votes polled in his favor out of a total number of 4,890 votes cast. And for Akoko Toru 1 constituency, state constituency, Mark Major was returned elected with over 11,000 votes cast for him out of over 12,000. And in Emohua state constituency, the PDP candidate also returned duly elected, polling over 13,000 votes out of over 19,000 of the votes cast. In Obiakpo 1, Martin Chike Amule of the PDP was also returned duly elected. And in Obiakpo State Constituency 2, the People's Democratic Party, Michael Chinda, was also returned elected for that seat. And in Onelga 1, Christian Ahiaku of the People's Democratic Party was voted in once again, polling 7,256 out of 9,130 votes cast in that state constituency. In Omowa, Kelechi Mwogu was returned, also of the People's Democratic Party, polling over 5,000 out of the over 8,000 votes cast totally. And in Okpobo Nkoro state constituency, the APC candidate, Andrew Miller, was elected for the first time, polling, well, a total number of 9,546 votes were cast in that state constituency, and the APC candidate emerged the winner in that state constituency. Well, to discuss some of the issues that have been thrown up to the fore, I'll be joined on the program from our Abuja studios by a legal policy analyst, Jide Ojo. But before that time, news just in has it that the All Progressives Congress leaders in Rivers State are calling for a total cancellation of the election. They say the election conducted falls below the standards of any proper election conduct globally, and they've called for a total cancellation of the elections. The Independent National Electoral Commission is yet to respond to that, and the People's Democratic Party has not said anything. That's the ruling party in the state is yet to respond to the call by the APC for the cancellation of all the elections. As it stands, 8 constituencies, 8 local government elections have been suspended, and INEC is yet to fix a date for a rerun, or as some people term it, they say it's a rerun of the rerun elections in those local government areas. Well, joining me now to shed more light and